Guys, I gotta skip the intro because this is just too crazy. The Boy Scouts of America are rebranding themselves as Scouts of America. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. They're doing this so that they could be more inclusive. And guys, I always tell y'all, forced inclusivity is not inclusivity at all. I don't understand why they're doing this besides them trying to avoid lawsuits. That's the only reason I could see. That's the only reason that I could see why they would do this. In my personal opinion, like, y'all could have just made Girl Scouts better. You guys could have made girls really excited to join Girl Scouts and just rebranded Girl Scouts and made them more adventurous, made it more enjoyable for the youth, and have them do something besides knitting and sewing and selling cookies in front of the supermarket. Like, what are we doing? I was a Boy Scout for about 2 or 3 years, and I had a good time, bro. It was so much fun. And one of the best things about Boy Scouts is that there were no girls there. There was no drama. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had my little uniform on with my patches and my badges and my little scarf. And I remember, being lined up so we could say the Scouts pledge and just trash talking my boys, saying crazy stuff underneath our breath in the middle of the pledge to get somebody to laugh, because when you're saying the pledge, it's supposed to be very serious. Boy Scouts is supposed to be taken serious. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be about building up young men and developing skills and character. And we were doing that, but we were also having fun. So we would be acting a monkey, especially on them trips. We would be acting a fool. The second we are out of the scout leader's vision, range of sight, we are slapping each other, pushing each other, fighting, talking shit to each other, just being bad, just being boys, having fun. Now, with this forced, inclusivity, they're going to bring girls in, right? So now there's going to be drama. You're going to bring girls into Boy Scouts, and there's going to be drama, right? Now there's going to be dating in scouting, because when you get boys and girls together that are going through puberty, you got testosterone and estrogen and hormones are raging. Y'all gonna start liking each other, dating. It's gonna get dramatic. And I'm gonna be real, man. A lot of the Boy Scout jokes were pretty inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were saying some off the wall shit to each other on a daily basis, and a lot of us play video games with each other on a nightly basis. We would be up on them in the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies going nuts, saying every rated R joke you could possibly think of and then laughing about it the next day. Our Boy Scouts. So you get girls into the mix, and let's say, they want to join in on the fun, and since we crack a joke, we say a joke that's inappropriate, now they're going to go snitch to the scout leader. So now you can't even have unfiltered fun. You can't even have boys will be boys activity, because now the girls are involved and they snitching because their feelings are hurt. Not only that, speaking of scout leaders, now you're going to have a mix of male and female leadership, which there's nothing wrong with that. But the Boy Scouts had already had an issue with leadership doing strange things with the scouts that were boys. Right? So now you're going to have male leaders with female troops. So I would think that that's going to increase the amount of scenarios that are going to occur. And that will also make it a little bit, I wouldn't say less safe, but the chances of something happening are going to go up dramatically. It just happens, because it was happening to boys, damn sure going to happen to girls. It's the way it works. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I don't know where this is going to end, because it's kind of strange. It seems as though girls can't have anything to themselves, because we're out here winning beauty pageants. You have men joining female beauty pageants and winning. You have girls and women joining Boy Scouts. This whole gender neutral integration is going to take away all of the things that made gender specific activities special. You know, I can't imagine what Boy Scouts would be like if I went during this time and there were girls there. There are a lot of trips at Boy Scouts that require a lot of physicality, hiking, right? There were people in my troop where, everybody's going fast because we're trying to get to where we're going. If we're hiking up a mountain, if we're biking, it's competitive. There were like 3 dudes that were just intentionally trying to dust the rest of the troop and everybody else is trying to keep up. There was a competitive nature to that, right? And I'm not trash talking women or anything, but as far as physicality goes, girls are a little bit behind, when it comes to athletic ability. That's why the sports are separated in high schools, right? And college, and even at the Olympic and professional level. So that's going to change that aspect of it. And there are going to be so many things that are going to be changed. The vibe is just going to be changed in the activities as well, right? Because, what if the Girl Scouts that join Boy Scouts, what if they don't want to shoot guns, right? So now, are you going to take shooting out of the badge list, bow and arrow? Or are you going to take all of the fun things that are considered, a little dangerous? Are you going to take those activities out, and implement like the stuff the girls were doing? What's going to happen to all of the Girl Scout activities? Are Girl Scout cookies going to be gone? It's very confusing, right? Because if all the girls that are doing Girl Scouts come over to Boy Scouts, who's going to be selling the cookies outside the supermarket? And another thing, why didn't they just make Girl Scouts better? Why didn't they let the girls shoot the guns? Why didn't they let Girl Scouts, go on hiking trips and skiing trips and build projects in the woods and in trails, build park benches? I don't understand why they didn't just keep it separate and just improve Girl Scouts, because Boy Scouts weren't really the problem, because people were always joining Boy Scouts. So much so that the girls were coming over to Boy Scouts and they had to allow them to join. And I think that's why this happened, is over time, Girl Scouts seen that they were losing members to Boy Scouts because they were having more fun. So Girl Scouts, the attendance became so low, the interest was so low outside of them damn cookies, that they were like, hey, we might as well just change it from Boy Scouts to Scouts of America. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hate this. I'm about to be 30 soon. I don't think this is right. No hate to women. But y'all got to learn to just keep shit separate. Things are separate for a reason. And I know we're talking about Boy Scouts and they're supposed to be goody two shoes, man. When you get a whole bunch of boys together, you gonna have some roughhousing, and you're gonna have some cursing, and you're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff go on that wouldn't necessarily take place if girls were present, either because they don't want to make them upset, or because it's just not the same. Y'all know how it is when women are around, at all ages. Even if you're married, your husband acts different when he's with the boys compared to when, it's a bunch of couples. It's a whole bunch of husband and wife couples together. The husbands act completely different. Same thing with boyfriend and girlfriend. When your girlfriend's around, you ain't out here getting rowdy and chugging beers and chest bumping and out here getting rowdy. You on your best behavior. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is just different. It just is, bro. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I don't know where we're headed as a country with this. I just feel like everybody always has to feel included in everything. And I just feel like you can't join everything. You can't. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. Let people have their own specific thing for them. Everything doesn't have to be for everybody. And to be honest with you, that's what makes it special. That's what makes it special, is it's exclusive. You know, we live in a world where exclusivity is dying out. You know, it's frowned upon. I don't get it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. They're changing the Boy Scout name to Scouts of America to make it more inclusive. I think this is forced inclusivity, which isn't inclusive at all. It does the opposite effect. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Sorry if this video was kind of rough. This is raw, uncut, and unedited. God bless. Say hi to your mama and them. Till next time. Peace.